Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. I know I said I was going to do a bunch of ruling things between videos, but we actually have an event that popped up, so I can't necessarily do that at the moment. We have the Captain Harmattan thing. The military council wants to convene and deal with the matter. After this, we'll pause the video again and then just do more ruling type stuff. Try and clear out some of those stuff, but I will turn it back on when there are cool events to deal with, such as this one. Commander, the troops from Neurosian have arrived. As planned, we held a memorial service to honor the fallen. The mournful scene made Captain Harmattan come to his senses, and he refrained from giving any treasonous orders. It's all true, the captain bows his head. I realized I was about to commit a great betrayal, and praise Ra, I stopped myself in time. I appreciate that, having learned of my plans, you didn't give the order to kill me immediately. You've granted me a chance to repent. There can be no excuses for my actions. I regret them, and I humbly stand ready to accept your punishment. I knew he'd come to his senses. Harmattan always seemed like an honorable soldier to me. You should spare him. The one who betrayed you will do it again. It'd be unwise to give him the opportunity. I am demoting you to the rank of private and sending you to the front lines so you can redeem yourself in battle. Understood, Commander. I appreciate your mercy. Harmattan salutes you for the last time. A harsh decision, but a fair one. I see why your troops follow you. They know your heart is as stern as it is merciful. That is what ensures their absolute loyalty. This council, and you personally, have achieved the impossible. You've restored our morale and brought unity and order. You never listened to malicious detractors and stayed true to your cause, working one step at a time, building a determined and unshakable army, one that can defeat the forces of the Abyss. A few years ago, none of the Crusaders would have even imagined that the cause would amass this kind of power. At times, you built your war machine through very unconventional methods, but it'd be foolish to deny their effectiveness. The results speak for themselves. I am certain that no one will ever dare plot against you, Commander, or even doubt you. Let's put an end to this mutiny and deliver the final blow to the Abyss. Lead us forth, Commander. And that is the end of that little thing. I will be back when there's more events, or when we're done all of the things we need to get done. See you guys shortly. Alrighty, I think we're going to have a logistics event here. We just finished the logistics thing, so I'm sure it's going to pop up in just a moment. And we'll deal with that. We're also now recruiting a Silver Dragon and a Astral Deva for our army, which is kind of cool. I'm going to see if I can build up some forces for that. Very long. There we go. Finally. Commander, the supply situation is still critical. I'm doing all I can to find extra rations. Several caravans are already on their way, but this is reality here and now. We can't feed our whole army. Until our shipments get here, we'll have to cut rations. Who exactly will have to tighten their belts is for you to decide. I would proceed with caution and reduce everyone's provisions equally so as not to provoke any conflicts. There's still going to be discontent, so we'll need some fierce agitation in the ranks. We'll tell the soldiers that the situation is about to improve. Yes, this is most likely a lie, but it's for their own good. What's there to think about? The strong and the capable get full rations, the rest get half. When the hungry riots begin, we'll have the good fighters on our side, and the bad ones on the other. Makes sense, no? It is the duty of the strong to watch over the weak, and not just on the battlefield. Above all others, we must feed those who may not make it through this time of hunger. The strong will endure even on short rations. We can get more spellcasters and champions, but get less infantry and ranged. We can get more infantry and ranged and less of the good units. Or we cut everyone and we get just 10% across the board. Or we just do the good choice effect and then I'll do this my way. No one is going to battle on an empty stomach. Everyone gets the same food as before. We'll get through this somehow. It's risky, Commander. What if the shipments don't make it? We'll all eat equally well, and then as equals we'll all starve to death. But it will be as you command. Commander, this crisis will be over soon, one way or another. If we've done things right, I'll assemble the council again and happily report our success. If not, well, we'll have done all that we could. If we take a look at our managing of crusade stuff, I think we're pretty close to maxing out our logistics. I think we're done everything except for logistics. And that's kind of what we're working on right now. We're building up a bastion. We're building another outpost. We're well over what we need for this. So there is going to be a decree very soon for the bastion one. So I'll be back shortly as soon as that, or not the bastion one, but the logistics one. I'll be back as soon as that happens. Hang tight. Alrighty, we are going to go deal with our last logistics thing, and then we're going to head out to do something, I guess. Apparently I'm supposed to find the old Sarkorian mine for Captain Steelkin, but I don't remember ever being there before. It's possible that I've just forgotten about it, but we'll take a look when we get back to the world map. Commander, Dorglinda's voice sounds solemn. Her eyes gleam with pride. Forgive me for doubting your wisdom. You were right when in the hardest days of the Crusade, you refused to give up on your conscience and adopt methods of fellows of the Crusade. I'm ashamed for suggesting anything of the sort. Even in that dire hour, you did not stoop to plundering the nation or robbing your soldiers. Both Mendev and our neighboring states have been inspired by your heroism. A stream of donations is coming in, one caravan after another. We barely have enough room in the warehouses. For the first time in this entire war, I can safely say we don't need to worry about our logistics. Both the common folk and the nobility are impressed. They put together quite a sum and are willing to pay for the construction of some important building in the city. I think, I'm not exactly religious, but it seems to me the gods have truly not forsaken us. Let us spend these funds to build a cathedral. May its bells remind people that you must never betray your principles, no matter what hardships you face. If they respect us so much, let him build a swanky residence for the commander. She can only sleep in the barracks and tents for so long. A temple is a good option, but I might have an even better idea. I think these poor lands have suffered so much during the war. We'll help them become lush and plentiful once again. Let those who want help come here. Instead of emptying their purses together, we'll create a magical garden in this wasteland. Alright, we got choices. A palace will increase finance, material, and energy points by 25%, and we can only build one palace. We can get a spiritual garden, provides 25 bonus to combat morale of all units, increases energy recovery by 50%, recruitment growth for mythic units increases by 20%, and only one spiritual garden can be built. Or we can build a cathedral. All units get plus 15 to HP, 3 to attack, and AC, 10 against demon units. I actually think I'm going to go with the cathedral option. Thank you. We need the gods' favor now more than ever. When I look at how all of Mendev remembered us and came to our aid, I think it was nothing short of a miracle. Commander, allow me to say this. Victory may not be ours just yet, but with the supply lines you built, we can win any battle. I'm proud to have contributed to this immense accomplishment. I gotta admit, there were a couple times where I regretted joining the council. All these tables, numbers, constant hassles like where to get this and how we lost that. But by some miracle, you've solved this whole puzzle, and you've done it so well that we won't need nothing until we win. I regret we weren't able to feed and heal every hero who entrusted their life to us, but you did the best you could. Many in this crusade owe their lives to you. I don't think we'll have to call another meeting of the council. You got everything you need for your victory, so go and claim it. We now have all of the things we need, apparently. Let's go build our cathedral. I think that's going to be a cool thing. We're going to have to delete a building, though, which does kind of suck. Let's see what we can delete with, some relative ease here. Yeah, enter. Alright, what do we got? So we don't have any room for a palace at the moment. How big, a cathedral at the moment. How big is the cathedral? Large. We could just get rid of the Pathfinder Society Lodge. +1 bonus to attack, AC, and saving throws for all mercenary units isn't the biggest of deals. Main Hall of Champions is important. Military Academy is pretty important. We do have extra room, just not in an orientation that will work. Although we could, in fact, get that. So if we just need to delete 2 buildings. Up here somehow. But unfortunately, they are the main barracks, which is kind of important. Or, what else can we do? We can do these 2. Spellcaster and... oh, that sucks even more. Archery, Apothecary. We could get rid of the Hall of Strategy for now. Or, okay, how long does it take to build a barracks? I don't think I'm allowed to build more than 1. That sucks, because we have to destroy it and then rebuild it. What's this? Training grounds. Okay. Okay. What if we delete the Hall of Strategy, delete the Alchemist Library, move the Hall of Strategy down a bit? That leaves these 4 spots. We delete the training grounds. We put the Alchemist Laboratory and the training grounds both up here. Okay, this is what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to sell this. Goodbye Holo Strategy. Goodbye Alchemist Laboratory. Oh, they don't line up. No, it's okay. That'll be fine. We'll do this weirdly. So build a cathedral. There. We need an alchemist lab. Man, we still can't quite do that. That's fine. We don't need the other thing. It's fine. I don't care that much. Build a mercenary guild here. What else can we build in this place that we don't have yet? Just the Holo Strategy and a citadel, but... That's fine. We don't need that. We'll build the cathedral. 7 days. Done. Alright. So I'm going to just finish up... well, we're done all our ruling stuff now. Let's leave the city. We need to find the old Sarkorian ruins, which... I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where that is. Or sorry, old Sarkorian mine. We're gonna take a quick glance at the map, see if we can figure out where it is we're supposed to go for Captain Silken. I don't even remember if we ever saw that map, though. That's the problem. Apparently it was part of a quest for, like, find missing scouts. I'm almost certain we did that a long time ago, but it's, you know, it was 2 acts ago. That was, like, 60 hours of game time ago. I don't remember that at all. We need to rest quickly before we leave. We're fatigued.
I'm gone.
Can't hurt to have a quick siesta.
You are dangerous out.
I ordered myself sushi for lunch, and I'm super excited because it's like in 2 hours.
We do it my way.
It's not open yet, obviously, and I'm just very hungry. So stoked, though. Come on. Alright, let's go take a look. Okay, so we're looking for... Sarkorian mines. If you guys see it, let me know. I know this isn't a live stream, but you know. Could help. Old Sarkorian mines. Maybe I'll look this up. Figure out where it would be located. See if we even found it before. There's a shallow grave. That's not very helpful. Scrubland. I wish I could zoom out a little bit. That'd be kind of helpful. Makeshift lab. Ravaged longhouse. Burned down shack. Befouled barrows. I'm not seeing one. Also, this is kind of annoying to move around. City in the Wasteland, Place of Execution, Secret Lands, Blackwater, Grimwood, Dragon Burial Ground. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pause the video, see where it's supposed to be, see if we even know where it is, and if it is somewhere we can get to, we'll just go there and see if we can still do the quest, and if not, then we just can't do it. I'll be back really shortly and we'll figure this out. Alrighty, so I guess we didn't do the scout quest in Act 3, so therefore we can't do it now. So Silkind is just going to be a quest we can't ever complete. We can go to Areelu's laboratory, though, and we can deal with her crystal, which is another thing we need to get done. So let's do that right now, and then we'll see where we're at. Such a grim-looking area.
Follow if you dare.
That's kind of a nice hut. Get some Wi-Fi in there and a little bit of electricity. I would totally live here. Maybe some better room division, though. It's not the worst. This would be the bedroom. There's no bathroom, though. That would be kind of problematic. Anyways, to the laboratory. And then we're going to go to this little projector thing here. And we're going to place the key crystal in the socket, and it opens up this little gate here. And in we go. Nothing to loot that's of any value to us. Gods can't help anyone, they're just like us mortals. Silly, frightened, clueless, no one can save you. No one except you. I like you, Ember. You're cool. So, we can't go this way. You might notice that even with our lightning fast character... Oh, we actually... Nope, we got teleported back. I wonder if we can just go so fast it won't teleport us back. Go as fast as you can. Nope. Alright, fair enough. There's a limit to how far we can go up there, even with speed. Maybe if we hasted ourselves, we could get for it. No, it's
A
fine.
person can be in possession of the greatest treasure and never understand its worth. A person can live the happiest days of their life and not know that it will come to an end.
That is a sad and true statement. Alright, you guys can all just kind of stand here.
It's time to act.
The cradle is creaking as if it's quietly humming a tune. It is empty. A flower that clearly was picked somewhere in the forest, then diligently but clumsily potted. A child's drawing depicting several magical beasts in a second, more assured hand that clearly belongs to an adult. There are annotations about wingspan, diet, and other details. Got an old map. A note from the box. A vial of magical formula. A handwritten and artfully illustrated textbook on magic. The margins are filled with doodles, clearly done out of boredom. And into the portal we go. We're now outside. The magical
When
summoning
planting
keeper.
a seedling, give it soil, space, and moisture. Nothing can grow in cramped captivity.
Okay. There's a projector here.
Shield me from their sight.
Day whatever. Experiment. I'm in Mom's lab, messing around with reagents. The circle is almost ready. I think I just need to place the vial with the summoning formula here. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be fun. A demon has appeared. A Balor. No, give it to the kid. He summoned a Balor on his first attempt. That's
Don't
pretty
hold back.
impressive.
I will resist.
Ow. Mom, I know you're watching. You would never leave me in danger, would you? But you let me learn things, try things. Oh, thank you, Mom. But one day I will sneak out without you noticing and do everything my way. Killed the Balor. Apparently the Balor is actually real, and we got a longsword +1 out of it.
I'm
I
going.
don't think there's anything else of note in this area, but let's take a quick glance around. In fact, we'll just leave everyone here, there. And we'll take a glance around with the one person that can clear the whole map in like a matter of seconds. The limitation will be how fast I can move the mouse. Or how fast I can move the map
We do
around.
it my way.
No perception checks, nothing. Looks like there's nothing else in here. There's a loot, it says. Oh well. Moving on. Now we go down some stairs.
Questions, questions. What is to be done with vanquished foes? What is to be done with treacherous friends? I know the answers to these and to many more questions.
Follow if you dare.
In we go. There's some loot here.
Shield me from their sight.
A denunciation and the Code of Hunters of Threshold. The ghost standing before you used to be a tall man built like a warrior, but death has twisted his features and bent his back. His eye sockets are empty, his body mutilated, and his face a mask of insanity. Forgiveness. I beg forgiveness. Nobody else should suffer for what I've done. I had to protect the people of Sarkoris. I killed. Do you recognize this, hunter? I show the stern hand. This is my hand. How stern his grip was. Men and women knew it, witches and sorcerers alike. It was not my hand. It was the hand of Sarkoris itself. Who are you, ghost? Insects, chittering, squirming, eating my eyes out. I can see through them, yes, I can. Although they are no longer in my sockets, they eat and I watch until the end. What are you seeking forgiveness for? Sarkoris, blessed by the gods, Sarkoris. I was supposed to protect you. For you, I fought unholy sorcerers, witches, and all others who were tainted by who tainted the sanctity of magic. I defended you. I did what I had to do. I killed because I had to. Why? Why? What did I do wrong? What are you talking about? Only half our unit returned. A nasty fight. We thought the witch would be alone. I didn't know. I killed. But I had no idea who I was killing. You are insane, ghost. As if awakened by your voice, the ghost raises its head and speaks in the assertive tone of someone accustomed to giving orders. I am Setri Divamai of the Foundless clan, the first hunter of Threshold, the protector of Sarkoris. I am the witch's nemesis, the best hunter of the land. I have received an order to capture the witch Areelu Vorlesh, and I carried out that order. I brought her to Threshold as a prisoner. I killed the witch's accomplices. I killed her. You've been stuck in this world for far too long. Let go of your past and go face Pharasma's judgment. You forgive me? The ghost whispers, then he shudders, utters a deep sigh, and slowly vanishes into thin air. I don't forgive you. I'm sending you to judgment from Pharasma. That could be way worse. You don't know anything about Pharasma, so...
Shield me from their sight.
Could be less good than you think. There is a thing in here. Thick smoke rises from the brazier before you. In its curling haze, you see a pale, haggard face with a bleeding spiral carved into its forehead. Who disturbs my restless vigil? A friend? A foe? It doesn't matter. I haven't spoken with anyone in so long. I'd be happy to hear the sound of any living voice. I show the ring of summoning. This ring used to belong to you, didn't it? Yes, that's my ring. It's been so long since I felt its cool embrace around my finger. Setri Devamai's wolf took it, along with a chunk of my flesh. You repaired it? I'm glad. So Areelu Vorlesh received your letter calling for rebellion. If only I'd known back then what Areelu would do, I would have declared her my enemy, not the elders of Sarkoris. Her crimes are 100-fold times more serious, although both stem from the same place, from the violence and anger that our kinfolk used against those who practice arcane magic. It was Sarkoris' own poison that led to its downfall. You could have stayed hidden much longer if not for your bleeding heart. Yes, people always said I was too sentimental to be a rebel, but without compassion, how would we be any different from our enemies, or from the evil monsters we were accused of being? Yes, I was caught, like a fool, but I have nothing to be ashamed of. So you wanted to start a rebellion in Sarkoris? Yes, I didn't want violence, but I guess I knew from the start that it was unavoidable. I just wanted to make everyone admit that we were people too. I wanted them to stop hunting us down and imprisoning us, but changes never come without bloodshed. I see. You must know that I never use my ring for evil purposes, although it's capable of doing terrible things. I ask you to do likewise. How can I help you? A flicker of hope appears in the ghost's tired eyes. I don't know for sure, but I am bound by a powerful spell and my own uneasy conscience. Both are keeping my soul from going down the path that all souls must follow. But you can try and smash the brazier. Perhaps it'll set me free or kill me. Farewell, Upon. You deserve to rest in peace. Thank you. I don't know what lies ahead of me, the afterlife or oblivion, but either way, thank you. He's gone. I've made him disappear. Also, we are nearing the end of our adventure. This is one of the last things we have to do. We can't do Commander or Captain Silken. That was my bad. I'll remember that for the next time we do a playthrough of the game. Although I thought we did. I really do thought we did. Oh well. I guess not, though. We've opened a gate. This is a very big prison. There's an execution place.
There are questions that are better left unasked. There are memories that ought to rouse a storm in your soul. But instead, you look into them and see nothing but emptiness. Unknowing is the worst punishment. Knowing, on the other hand, knowing is eternal, unabated pain.
Pain can be endured for the sake of knowledge, but the superior approach is to acquire knowledge of how to eliminate the pain. Did you know that there are over 70 different methodologies for local and general anesthesia, including chemical, magical, psychological, and mechanical? The optimal one is without a doubt the one I prefer, the method of scientific forgetting.
Hello.
The image of Areelu, projected by the magical device, raises her head and looks into your eyes. There is no doubt that this time it's not a recording of another one of her experiments. You wanted me to end up here, didn't you? That's why you led me to find the crystal.
Yes, I did. But I did not drag you here by force. I have never done that. I could give you a hint, prompt you, but never force you. You asked me a question, and I answered. Now answer mine. When you were there, standing near the crib inside my ruined home, what did you feel?
Sadness.
So be it. So be it.
The witch nods. Where are you now, Areelu?
I am where everything began. Threshold. Do not worry, I will not flee when you come here, not again. You will come, won't you? One of us must burn, so that the other may live, and the wound may be eliminated. I have another question for you. The hunter from Threshold. His ghost was imprisoned here. Why did you do what you did to him?
His guilt is indisputable, but he had already suffered enough.
I see. It was not I who killed him, made him a ghost, and imprisoned him here. He took his own life, and his guilty conscience did the rest. And yet he asked you for forgiveness. That is odd. It makes no sense.
Areelu's face is blank. Why did you show me all that here past the prison? Do you want me to pity you?
Pity? Me? I did not throw the country that betrayed me into the demon's maw in order to be pitied. I did not do it even for revenge. I simply made a promise.
Areelu's face, usually calm, now twists in a flash of anger.
Everyone needs to be pitied sometimes. People who say they don't want it seem to need it more than anyone else. Maybe if someone pitied you back then, 100 years ago, there wouldn't be a world wound, or a demon invasion, or any other horrible things.
Indeed. I was the fearsome witch Threshold's hunters were after. I began studying rifts and soul-changing forces long before they knocked on my door. I had no intention of applying such knowledge at the time, but some temptations are nigh onto impossible to resist.
Areelu pauses for a while, then continues in a calmer voice.
And one more thing I'd like to ask you. Why did you do what you did to that little traitor, Opon?
He deserved death.
He stabbed me in the back. But I didn't punish him for that, oh no. He was punished for lacking the courage to fight for his own freedom, and for choosing to grovel before his executioners. Now he is an eternal prisoner. What could be more appropriate? It is so odd to realize that I once cared about so many things. That ideas like justice and revenge used to mean something.
I have nothing more to discuss with you.
Farewell, then. Threshold awaits.
And that is it. We are leaving this place. It also might be the end of our video. It's going to be a rather short one this time. Just a couple of logistics things and this lab. We don't really have anything else. Day whatever. Experiment, finally. That's right. At least I can try something serious. At last I can try something serious. Cease your spellcasting, witch. You'll be brought to Threshold to stand trial. Take that. Hellfire Ray is a pretty good spell. Blade of the Sun killed him. I won't leave it like this. Do you hear me? I promise. I promise. Another witch. Seize her. And a stalk. A furrow in the ground that looks like a wound. Heat from strange, undying coals spills out of the opening. When you found yourself next to a strange wound like furrow in the ground, you feel a chill come over you. And I fell down. Interesting. I guess we're out. And we're
We do it
stuck,
my
because
way.
sometimes you just can't zone transition because pathing. And that is actually the end of this place. We can leave here, now if we go outside. The furrow is still here, but
Follow if
the zone transition is also back, so we can go.
Shield me from their sight.
And that's gonna be that. I think I'm gonna check my quest log really quickly, but I'm pretty sure that's everything we needed to do for this entire act other than go to the thing. We can't do the cloak. I might just hit like the reagent things and see if we can grab enough stuff to make the cloak. It would be kind of cool if we could. So I'll do that, and then we'll do the Elven script in another video, I guess, and then we will attack Threshold. That's really all we have left to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wander around literally the entire map, pick up all the reagent slots. There's a lot of them, and it's going to take a little while. See if we can make the cloak. If we can, so much the better. If we can't, oh well. and then we'll do the Elven Notes, and then head to Threshold, and that's going to be the end of the playthrough once we get to Threshold and do the stuff there. So for now, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.